Three Queens Brazil, where the deals just shine. Boss ladies on the grind every single time. From victims to new, they got the fashion view. Step into their world, you feel brand new. Got Gucci, got Prada, got everything you crave. Their passion for fashion is what they bravely gave. Brazil game strong and the ladies in command. Three Queens Brazil, taking over the land.
Hey friends, it is Stephanie from Three Queens Resale, and if you are new here, welcome. I appreciate you dropping in, and if you are a reseller bestie, welcome back. So this is Vlogmas. We're going to come to you every day this week or this month, the next up till Christmas Eve, with a vlog style video of my reselling adventures. And I'll touch on just different things that we're doing in our reselling business. And I'll also have a little mini haul of 10 things from the bin each day. So if you are new here, hit that like button and subscribe. I am a full-time reseller and I help other people get started selling pre-owned clothing, shoes, and accessories and making money online. So today's video, first day of Vlogmas, I am going to share with you my new whatnot strategy and give you my numbers on how it's been going. And then we're going to do 10 from the bin. So hit that like button, let's hit it. So on November 28th, I had an epiphany. I don't know what happened to me, but I decided that I was going to run random pool auctions. I was watching whatnot shows, and if you want to go get it, something you need to study other people doing it. So watch other people doing it. And I've been on whatnot for a year, mixed reviews. I wasn't really excited about it and happy about my success doing it. So I was like on the fence as either I need to find a different approach that isn't as labor intensive for me as the reseller, or we're not going to do whatnot. We're not going to do live auctions anymore because you guys know I have the shoulder situation. And so it was just really labor intensive to take all the photos, set it up, and just not worth the time on task. So what I started doing was live auction, just random pools. So there are no photos, no listings. I literally just show it, run it, bam. And so we do women. My goal was to do a women's contemporary show every day in December of at least 50 items. And so I have been doing that. I started on November 28th, which was Tuesday. I ran a show at 11 p.m. and I had 54 items listed, 27 of those sold using this method, and that was a 50% sell-through rate. I made $43 in that sale. And then on November 29th, I did an 11 p.m. sale. I sold 30 items. I had lit 60 in the show. So once again, 50% sell-through rate. I made $42. November 30th, I had another women's contemporary show, and I moved this one to the morning. It was at 9 a.m. I have never done a morning show on whatnot, so I didn't know what to expect. I sold 28 items out of the 50, and that's a 56% sell-through rate. I made $38, so a lot of things did go for $1 in that show, but that show had the most engaging chat, and I picked up a lot of new followers during that show. So I really liked Thursday mornings at 9, and so I definitely will revisit that time. Then Thursday, also, I had a 7:15 show, and this was a plus size show. I sold 19 items out of the 55, and that's a 35% sell-through rate. And the plus size show, the items were $3. And my reasoning for making plus size more expensive is I pay by the pound. So in a lot of cases, plus size items would be heavier, but also, so I'm in theory paying more, but also it is harder for me to find good plus size items. So they're a more rare option. And I think still, like, $3 at the plus size rate is like $1 in women's contemporary, like normal size. So in that show, I made $54. And the shows take between 50 minutes and an hour and 15 minutes. Then also on Thursday, I had the 11 o'clock Women's Contemporary show. I sold 62 items out of 65, so I had 95% sell-through rate, and I made $143 in that show. That has been the most lucrative show, and things are starting to get bid up more and more. December 1st, so yesterday, which was Friday, I sold, and the morning show was, the 9 a.m. show was a plus size show. And I sold 8 items out of 50 at a 16% sell-through rate. I made $24. Something happened to Whatnot and it froze my show. And I had to like stop the show. Like not even, maybe I'd only showed maybe like 25% of the things. And in my experience, when Whatnot is glitchy like that, I do not hop back on. It has not ever been worth my time. So I just ended it there. And so I'll have another plus size show. I'll throw one in probably on Sunday, which is supposed to be my day off. But whenever I have a issue during the week, I kind of just make it up on Sunday. Then also on Friday, I had my first ever boys only clothing show. I sold 16 out of 54 items. That is a $1 start show. So that is a 30% sell-through rate, and we made $24 off of that show. And then our worst show of the week of this new method was the maternity show, which I really had high hopes for that show because it typically does pretty well. So I'll need to find a different time and give it another try. But that show, only 1 item sold, and they are $5 starts in that show. Once again, maternity items are more rare, so I'm going to charge more for them. So I sold 1 out of 50, so that's just a 2% sell-through rate, and I only made the $5 off of that show. So that has been my numbers for Whatnot. As I've changed how I handle it, I'm pretty happy with the progression. I know if I'm consistent with it, more people will follow and bookmark upcoming shows, and there'll be more people in the shows to bid the items up. So that's what I'm doing in Whatnot. I do have my Whatnot information linked below. If you are a first timer on Whatnot, new to Whatnot, if you use my code 3QueensResale, you will get $15 to spend on Whatnot. If you can't find anything with me, that's okay. There are thousands of great sellers on Whatnot, so make sure you check that out in the description down below. Now we're going to get to the 10 from the bin for today, and then I'll give you a little sneak peek of what's in the auction for today too. So this is my own like sweater I just put on top because I got hot. So is this the bag I want? Okay, so these are items. Let me grab this.
3 Queens Brazil, where the deals just shine. Boss ladies on the grind every single time. From victims to new, they got the fashion view. Step into their world, you feel brand new. Got Gucci, got Prada, got everything you crave. Their passion for fashion is what they bravely gave. Brazil getting strong and the ladies in command. 3 Queens Brazil, taking over the land.